We've seen it all. We've won a lot. Welcome
We're
back.
Man United. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the second edition of OMXHD, Erik Tenok's Red Army's podcast. In this edition, we're going to be covering the second episode regarding Manchester United's Carabao Cup win. And what a great feeling it was to win the Carabao Cup after 6 long years. A 6-year trophy drought where, unfortunately, we've been experiencing so much sorrow and so much inconsistency. And also, we'll be delving into Manchester United versus West Ham preview and so much more. I'll introduce the guests further all. Without further ado, Rick, how you doing, mate?
Very good. Still happy over the win. Luckily, we as supporters can be happy a bit longer than the players. They need to prepare for the next game. I have, to be honest, do not think about it until now. So, yeah, still happy.
Good to have you back. And we've also got Toby. Toby, you still there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good to hear. And all rest, you're back now, aren't you?
Yeah, listen. Avram Glazer was trying to take my wife away, but listen, I'm back now. I'm back. Avram Glazer, man. We all know what he's trying to do, but listen, I've got my glasses. Toby's got his glasses. Hardy's got his glasses. So, what a feeling. Why? It's an honor to support Man United, isn't it, lads? It's an honor, man. When you have an elite mentality coach and the elite mentality players, it's a great feeling, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Six young years since we last won a trophy. We've ended the drought thanks to Erik and his absolutely fantastic coach capabilities. What a great feeling.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, first of all, let's delve into our first topic. The Carabao Cup final reaction.
That pause was so good.
It was, but let's keep organised. So, the Carabao Cup final reaction. Starting off with Toby, what are your thoughts on the victory and the trophy win?
Yeah, it's a typical, resurgent Manchester United. You look at the way we've been for a couple of months now. Improved in almost every aspect of the game, and well, I wasn't surprised. I wasn't surprised of the win of the victory. Of course, I wasn't. But it showed one thing that the manager has put in so much work and so much effort and dedication to ensure that Manchester United get the win, because the goal was for us to to end the trophy drought which we've had over the years, like you said, 6 years. And of course, you check the game. I think we dominated, but Newcastle, being an improved team, obviously they tried as much as they can, or as much as they could, to get to us, but our quality was just too much for them. We should have even scored more than 2 goals. If you check the way the game went, actually we missed some couple of chances, and of course Bruno Fernandes missed um you know good chances. We should have been like 4 goals ahead. And of course we still have David De Gea to thank, because Newcastle too, they posed to be a threat. They had some kind of a goal threat. They should have scored, but obviously it showed that Erik Ten Hag, as well as the players, they had to ensure that, or to show to us fans, that they've been working so hard to improve in terms of improve defensively, if you know what I mean, and of course attacking wise too. Typical Manchester United probably would have Manchester United of old, we may have gone to extra time and probably penalty, because if we had gone for penalty, we should have lost the game. With that, I'm very sure of. But Ten Hag, the mentality, everything looks revived. Everybody looks energized. They look like they're just a different set of human beings right now. So of course, we'll see um, a lot of progress moving forward. So it was a good one. The cup will give them this positive, mentality to go all out into the remaining 3 competitions that we are in. So that's what I think.
Well, you've actually summed it up perfectly. I mean, the mentality is absolutely important. Compared to Ramo last season,
Yeah,
there was so much toxicity to compare us to now, but right now you can see the resilience, the mentality, and the confidence inside. Is quadruple possible? You never know. You never know. Carabao or rest?
Ah!
That was an exaggeration. But yes, that sharing post was actually really amazing. Or rest. I love that tactic. Though. If I'm Orest, so to share my post. I mean that fire emoji is the key aspect. So moving on to Orest. What are your thoughts on the final win?
Yeah, man. Emotional, you know. That's one word to describe it. I'm just looking at as teenagers wise, it is it's more emotional, but yeah, man. Good win. Ten Hag's first trophy, obviously under 8 months. He's done a fantastic job. I still think we need to sign another two to 5 players, but so that will happen in summer. But good win, man. Good win, man. I'm happy with these players, man, and I'm happy that the way Ten Hag has restored the club, man. So obviously there's rival fans calling the Mickey Mouse trophy and stuff, but they can keep crying because clubs like City, they win these kind of trophies, which gives them a boost to go on to win the Premier League. So these lot can keep crying. We can keep laughing because listen, we're doing well, and Arsenal fans hate to see it. So yeah, man. Obviously Rashford, fire, but there's only one man I think what I want to talk about is Casemiro. Unbelievable player. Last season, we had to watch McFred in midfield. McFred! No. We got Casemiro, who, for me, he doesn't surprise me, man. Honestly, he doesn't surprise me. And I always talk about him. So, Casemiro, I love you so much. Same thing goes to Licha, Rafa, Rolls-Royce, Varane, Luke Shaw. Unbelievable. For me, he put me and Hardy in the mud, and we can both admit that. So all we want from me and Hardy is him to keep it up because we know Luke Shaw how he plays that. So big up to him. Wan-Bissaka, absolute beautiful second half performance, and that goes down to man management from Erik ten Hag because that obviously he did get a yellow card, but Erik ten Hag's like, you know what? Yeah, you're coming off. Time to bring on Wan-Bissaka. So he took off. You took off Anthony as well. So
Yeah,
listen, I'm loving what ten Hag's man management style is. Newcastle, they were just poor, man. Defensively, they were poor, and attacking wise, they didn't show no threat, did they? So I'm happy for the win, man. Honestly, I'm happy because I told you guys in the back room last time we won a trophy, I wasn't even in bloody secondary. So listen, it's good to see, man. And there's more trophies definitely to become. So I'm happy, man. I'm happy for ten Hag. Aaron Glazer finally was watching United match since 2019, but listen, I couldn't care less about that man. I can confirm that this was probably his last game he watched. So, because we will get Qatar anyways, but yeah, good win, man. Good win. I'm proud of the boys, man. Let's hope we can keep up. As Ten Hag says today, there's no days off. We keep going.
It is absolutely. I mean, if you look at our incoming Flash against West Ham, the clash itself is going to be really, really significant. If we could win that, we're through to the quarterfinals, and if we do that,
and after that, we go back to Wembley, Hardy, because semi-finals and finals are Wembley. So
yeah exactly. Yeah. That's going to be really, really interesting. If we can keep it consistency, it's going to be absolutely great for us. And also, big shout out to Casemiro. He's actually reached the FIFA Pro XL of the year. So at Hard World 11 is such a great achievement for Casemiro.
Ten Hag's little dance with Anthony and Lisandro Martinez, we love that, man. Obviously, Rory Keane had a little word saying, you need to leave now. But nah, I'm loving it, man. It's just the vibe that obviously Sancho listening to Lil Baby in the dressing room with Rashford and other players. So there are positive vibes in the dressing room. And also Sabitzer, man. Now, Romano came out today and said that he likes the dressing room under Ten Hag and he likes the way we are right now. So he wants us. Listen, go get Sabitzer on a permanent, man. Just go get him permanent. But listen, I don't know if Hardy doubted this man, but I'm pretty sure. I think it was Frederick or I don't know. I remember United fan. I could be wrong, but someone doubted Wout Weghorst, man. So Whoever doubted him, be honest, guys. Hardy, Frederick, did you guys doubt him?
It still has its limitations, but he's still a decent player. Come on, but we do
Frederick, did you doubt him? Did you doubt the big man, the big Dutch man?
I have said that he's not good enough to win the league. And I still mean that. I still think we're not good enough to win the league with the team we have right now.
What?
Yeah, we do need some more players to win the league. To be honest.
What?
Yeah, come on, Lawrence.
No, but
Come on,
if you do watch Man City, it's a better squad.
You have the squad to win the quadruple. How about that?
I don't think so.
If we got Casemiro injured, we are one injury away from being a 5th, 6th place team. Unfortunately, I wish I wasn't thinking this, but I do feel we are one injury away.
That's it. That's if we keep our squad really, really fit, and if they don't get fatigued or injured, it's a possibility. But we need more players though immediately, especially in the future.
Yeah, we do need more players, and we do need Jude and. I don't know why. Why are we not linked to Vardio? By the way, he's a top centre back, man. We need to go get him, man. Because if we look at Rafa Varane, next season he won't be starting every game. Hope you guys do know that because
we do need a right side centre back as well. If you look at Leach and also Luke Shaw, they can actually able to play there as well. So I think for right now we do need
Vardio
a right side centre back.
Vardio is that guy.
And Kim
Min-jae.
Yeah, both of them. I think you should get both of them. However, let's move on to
Glazers won't do that.
No, they won't. No, they won't. I mean, if they are still here, it's going to be disorganised summer.
Hardy.
Let's go on back to.
Let's not be surprised. Okay, yeah, come on.
No, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, let's not be surprised if they do stay because we saw with FSG and Liverpool. So, I mean, to be fair, listen, we have enough power from our fan base to not let that happen. But yeah, listen, I still think Qatar will buy us. But anyways, moving on now.
Yeah, Frederick, let's go back to you. What are your thoughts on the Carabao Cup final victory?
One thing I really enjoyed, of course, we had many good players. I want to say Casemiro, like mentioned before. Also, De Gea for me proves why he should be our goalkeeper for the next 2 or 3 years at least. He is one of the best in the world. He's back there now. He had some periods under Ole, but that, in my opinion, was because he had to fight for his spot with Dean Henderson, and that shouldn't be the case for a goalkeeper. He should have a clear number one, and he has shown time after time that when he's one of the best. So keep up the work to him. Also, it's good to see us finally deliver when it matters. We have seen under previous managers so many times when it does really matter, we do bottle it. And now we actually can see that we got a team, we got a manager that can deliver when it matters the most, and that's it in the final. Of course, rivalry fans will say, yeah, it's just the Carabao Cup, but it's still a trophy. And of course, there are other trophies I'd rather win, but this is a start, and this is something to build on. There are players in the team that haven't won before. The likes of Marcus Rashford, maybe he just made into the team last time we won it. Yeah, I think he did because Jesse Lingard scored the goal, of course. But yeah, we have like Martinez to win with this team. So yeah, just good vibes.
Yeah, that's very
like
true.
Ollie,
That's very
good vibes.
That's very true. That's very true. The biggest Ollie, if you compare his quotes.
But this guy said trophies are for egos, man. How dare did Manchester United have this kind of manager like this, man? Trophies are for egos. Shush.
But let's not deny he's still a great legend. However, as manager, absolutely horrific. He destroyed Sanders Football Club. He absolutely did.
Shall we go through the comments? Because obviously Ryan did say some points there, so let's go through the comments. You want me to go through them or?
Yeah, you go for them.
Yeah. Ryan says, big up to Oris and the fantastic banner. Big up to you, man, Ryan. Make sure you guys do check out this channel, man. Big up to you. He says, a thoroughly deserved win for Man United, and Newcastle really did struggle with a huge occasion of a final. Casemiro, a good goal, and Rashford continued to score. Yes, exactly, man. He's continued to score. Rashford is red. Listen, he's got his own chart now. He's got his own chart, so it's looking good for United. Congrats, United. I'm happy for you all. Exactly. This can be a catalyst to win more trophies. Exactly, man. It can. It gives us boost. It gives us confidence. But obviously, some people here are not that confident, which is understandable because injuries can happen sometimes. Jordan, back up to you. But yeah, Hardy was just texting his girlfriend on Tinder. But Toby, do you think obviously we can? What's your expectations now? After obviously we won the Carabao Cup, so what do you expect United? Do you expect them to win another trophy?
Yeah, of course, of course. Like Ryan actually said in the comments, this can be a catalyst for us, to keep the momentum on and keep winning more games, and of course, clinging ourselves to more trophies. Of course, we can. It's very possible. Very, 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 very possible. And I see us the quadruple on paper. Actually, it might be realistic, but in reality, there are other things you need to put in place, like your squad depth, the kind of squad you have, and all of that, in realizing that dream or that goal. But I see us going for the treble,
Okay.
and for the in terms of quadruple, we have to hope it to be solely in the hands of Arsenal and Man City. Obviously, you get what I mean. But with the spirit, with the drive that we have right now, and we have to hope that we don't get stricken by injuries and fatigue, like what Frederick said. Of course, if Casemiro gets injured, for instance, what happens to the rest of the squad? It can be very, 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 very difficult. So what I actually am believing is, if there are no injuries, of course, Ten Hag has shown us that he can actually manage the set of players we have. So our constraint right now will be injury worries. So if we are able to, manage it, then I see no reason why we can't go for a treble at least, because we are favourites for the FA Cup based on form, and we are favourites for the Europa League, because beating Barcelona was a big statement. It was a very huge statement. Of course, if we beat Barcelona, we can actually beat any club, because Barcelona right now they had the best defense in the whole of Europe top five league, if you know what I mean, and they have very good players. So we beat Barcelona, we can go all out to win the Europa League. So of course, it's very clear. That's why I said on paper. So we have to hope that our players don't get injured, our key players don't get injured, and of course, Ten Hag is able to manage this set of players, because if we are able to do those beats, of course, I see no reasons why we can't win the treble at least, if not the quadruple, obviously, because Arsenal, they're actually, I don't think they will, easily just bottle up the league. Obviously, anything can happen. But to be fair, I think the treble is more feasible than the quadruple, in my opinion. That is, if all those things I made mention of, is checked or is checkmated, if you know what I mean. So that's what I think.
Yeah, absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. So, Frederick, going to you. Is quadruple possible?
To be honest, I don't think so. The league is too competitive. I have said it before. I think Man City will take it. They got the best squad. I'm quite sure that someone in the United team will get injured, and let's just hope it's not Rashford or it's not Casemiro or one of the centre backs, because then I do think we will struggle. Man City have basically two teams they can put up on the field that will compete for the Premier League. We don't. Playing Fred or McTominay instead of Casemiro doesn't make us look like title-winning team. Lindelof or Maguire in for Varane, or yeah, that's also not good enough. And of course, the FA Cup is possible for us to win. So are the Europa League. To be honest, it hurts me to say as United supporter, but calling it a treble when it's the Europa League, that's not real for me. It should be the Champions League for it to be the treble. The Europa League is just the second best, and it's not same. Of course, I do hope we win it. I do want a trophy, but I don't know if I will see it as a treble or it's as a second trophy or a third trophy. So I do think we can win it, and I also think we can win the FA Cup.
Yeah, of course.
So I will be very interested to see how we use our squad for the next game. Because I think tomorrow we might see Ten Hag resting some players. I can can see us playing like maybe Lindelof or Maguire in for Varane to give him a rest. Maybe play Malacia. I think
Hard deep up
Wan-Bissaka
top.
deserves to play.
Hard deep up top. Make sure Ronaldo's watching in the stands as well.
But it's also before we move on, I'd like to give my thoughts to Bruno Fernandes. 89 win ratio for him when he's our captain. Absolutely fantastic leader. If it
What
is
was
down
that?
to him, 89 win percent ratio for Bruno Fernandes as Manchester United captain this season. So if you compare that to like Maguire, even someone else in the league,
Ronaldo.
so
Ronaldo's
it's just,
captain against Aston Villa, Hardeep. Don't forget.
well,
And we lost.
that's the past, but we need to focus present. We need to focus present.
Can I answer this question? I don't think. Listen, United fans, remember, we won the Bangkok trophy in pre-season, so there's two trophies left, guys. Bangkok, Carabao, and two more trophies. So
It's just a pre-season trophy, though. It's just a pre-season trophy.
Come on,
Guys,
bro.
don't remember
That's,
Bangkok, man. Bangkok.
that's like trophy.
If I'm being honest, let's think about this. No team has obviously won the quadruple. See, United are the only team to win the treble, if I'm right. Am I right, guys?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's right.
the only team. The only one to win the treble. So, listen, who knows? But listen, I'm not going to get overconfident because, listen, as Frederick says, one or two injuries, we are done. We're done. So, we have to make sure our players keep fit. And if that happens, then we'll see where we go. But when a reporter asks Ten Hag about this, he just says, listen, I'm focused on the next game. Don't ask me about that because I'm just focused on the next game. So Ten Hag is a beautiful bold man, but the best bold man in Manchester. Don't compare him to Pep, who's obviously bottle. He's trying to listen. He has to be twice. Excuse me, by his lineup. So Ten Hag, I do believe in him, man. I do believe in Ten Hag. So yeah, quadruple. I don't know, but treble. Listen, who knows? Because listen, we've literally knocked out Barcelona in Europa League, man. Guys, come on, man. Where is the passion? Let's back the club. Hardy, Frederick, Talbay, back the club.
But also, you've got to be on bias as well. One injury to one of our key players, and it's definitely down to more regression. We're going to be really well affected by injuries and also fatigue. This is why Ten Hag will definitely rotate in potentially the FA Cup and potentially go strong in all competitions. But with his management, with his mentality, he wants to focus on winning. That's the priority. Let's move on to our next topic, guys. So it's Manchester United versus West Ham previewing our 5th round FA Cup clash. Let's go to Frederick first. Frederick, what are your thoughts on this game?
I can see it be a tight game because I think we will rotate a bit because I think we can't play our best team on Sunday. I think some of them are mentally tired as well. I can see Rashford needs rest. Maybe even Bruno. Have you even got one game where he haven't played, where he have been fit? I feel he plays absolutely everything. So some players should be giving the rest. 2 on Man United.
Position. I mean, absolutely agree with you. It's going to be a really tight game. Isn't that right, Toby? What are your thoughts, Toby, on this game?
Yeah, of course, it will be very, very tough. You know, you're still in 4 fronts actually, and it will be very wise of Ten Hag to do the needful, which is rest players and of course rotate, if you know what I mean. Because we have a big game. We have a big game on Sunday against Liverpool. So I totally agree with Frederick. Actually, you could see Rashford not playing. Most of our key players may not play because of fatigue. Actually, they could be tired mentally, physically, and all of that. So well, it will be tight. To be a tight game actually, but I think with the mentality Ten Hag is trying to inculcate, or he has inculcated in the team, whether you're in the 11 or you're on the bench, you're part of the team, you're part of the squad. You have every right to make a difference. And of course, we've seen. I saw a stat. Manchester United players from the bench, from substitute, they've scored over 19 goals this season. So you can imagine the influence. You can imagine what can happen. So I wouldn't really write off Manchester United against West Ham. Of course, it will be a tough game because West Ham could field in, majority of their best players on the pitch. But as for Manchester United, I don't think so. But it could be probably a narrow 1-0 win for Manchester United or a 2-1 for Manchester United because we have a big game. Maguire will definitely come in into the starting lineup, and of course Lindelof. There was a rumor about Shaw not available for the game, so I think we'll see Tara Malacia play because he didn't feature in the Carabao Cup, so it would be very wise for him to play, to feature. So and of course I think Fred too. There's a huge question mark on his availability. So
They drank too much champagne, man. I'm telling you, they
hell
drank
no.
too much.
So
I'm telling you.
if it's still fair enough for him to still have a rest because he has been sensational and he has been pivotal to our recent successes, our results, if you know what I mean. So I think we could see Sabitzer feature tomorrow.
I love it.
He could have more minutes, yeah. And Casemiro too will play tomorrow, but he might not really have a full 90 minutes under his belt. So of course, so it could be a 1-0 to Manchester United.
That's very true. That's very true. Alright, how about yourself? What are your thoughts on this game? Have you really got really good confidence that we'll win it?
The thing is, all United fans will say rotate. Erik ten Hag says, "Shut up, I'll play my strong team." So, listen, I don't know if he's gonna rotate because Ten Hag's a crazy. Listen, I love him, but he's a crazy guy, man. He's a crazy guy, but this for what I would do, I would actually rotate, man. Rotate Casemiro, because we do need him for Sunday. I think it's Sunday, yeah. Pretty sure Sunday.
Yeah,
against
Liverpool.
Yeah, that's tough, man. We need to win. We need to win Sunday, but listen, Rashford. We need to rest these kind of players, man. Rest Weghorst, rest Rashford. Get the likes of Malacia involved. Get the likes of Frederick's favourite Maguire and Lindelof and Dollar. Actually, no. You know what? Man, let's keep starting on Misaka, man, because I keep seeing Ten Hag starting Dollar, man. I love Dollar, man, but recently he just defensively he needs to. What? I think Ten Hag will find out, but defensively he's not being it, man. But I don't know. But one Misaka has to start. Let's give Bucky starting goal. Bucky, Jackie, or I don't know what they're going to call Jackie in goal. Maybe you know what? Tommy will probably start, because Ten Hag probably prefers Tommy over Jack Butland, who was an absolute useless signing. But I don't know. We've told you all United fans about John Murtaugh, so yeah, man. But I expect a lot of rotation, man. Get the likes of Sabitzer involved, probably Sabitzer, McTominay. Rest, please, rest Bruno. Rest him. Play the likes.
Think so. I don't think Bruno.
He won't be rested.
Bruno likes playing every 90 minutes. He said it recently.
He said that he played like 8 hours of football as a kid.
Yeah,
so.
of course. As a
It's recycling.
That is flipping. I can't even do 1 hour training session with my kids. So,
where's the work rate? Where's the work rate, though? I mean, honestly, they should be able to adapt to the system. Come on, seriously, where's the consistency, lads?
Exactly, man. I'm losing 7-2, man. Or it's getting sacked in the morning. But yeah, as I said, Garnacho will probably start. To be fair, Elanga will probably start, but Elanga, man.
He's still not good enough, though.
He's not good enough. So, I have no hatred towards him, but he's not good on the ball. He's another Daniel James, man. He just gives me Daniel James vibes. So probably start Elanga, who's probably more focused on being on FaceTime with speed than probably focusing on his football. So probably start Elanga then up to be fair.
Ask you about
it's going to be would you start Weghorst again? I would rest him, I would rest Weghorst.
I mean, we could play with a false line. Maybe Sancho up there. Sancho's false line.
Sancho false line, yeah. Sancho false line. That'll be good. But listen, we're acting like West Ham's going to be easy. They won't be easy, man, because they'll be coming in with trying to fight because they're fighting for David Moyes' job now. So, sorry, United fans, sorry. Moyes. They're fighting for Moyes.
Moyes. Biggest guy in Manchester.
Job. So, yeah, I mean, listen, it won't be easy, but I think Sabitzer, start him in his position. Not start Sabitzer as a CDM. Put I know McTominay's not good, but try and start him in the CDM position, but McTominay, listen, he can sing United Road in the district, but listen, good on the pitch. Listen, I have no hatred again, McTominay, but I just don't think he's good enough. So McTominay will probably most likely start, but he has to do a job tomorrow because he'll be coming up against the likes of Rice and Suchek, so that's gonna be tough. Well, I don't know if Moyes is gonna go full strength.
Cool. So if I got a question for you. Even though McTominay is not a really adequate midfielder, would you start him as striker? It's gonna be really divisive, but would you really start him as striker? So Frederick.
Actually, you go to your point then. After we'll come back to this question.
So yes, let me read Brian's comment first. Home modes of Smith's start to Manchester United career. I mean, it's been really good so far. Absolutely beautiful. You know what? If you look at it from a jury perspective, it's been poetically beautiful. But yes,
he's falling in love.
I'm in love with football. You know how it is. Well,
yeah.
But actually, let's move on, guys. But Frederick, let's go to you. Would you start McTominay as striker tomorrow?
That question do remind me on what we did one time under Louis van Gaal when we played Fellaini as a striker. He probably is better than McTominay there, so no, I wouldn't play McTominay as a striker.
Van Gaal shot, as you said last time. Go on.
Yeah.
You again.
No, that was a one-time thing.
Maybe Ten Hag's trying now. But yeah.
That's true.
I don't expect McTominay to start striking, man. He'll be coming against. I don't know what it sounds about partnership. They'll probably what's that Algerian? I forgot Algerian.
Algerian.
Yeah. They'll probably start. I don't know if he's. I don't know what's the availability like for Stammer.
If I recall correctly, Kurt Zuma, he's out injured, fortunately.
Well, listen, he's probably kicking cats now, so.
Congratulations to cats, but it's so disgusting what we had done in the past.
Let's go for comments. Big up, Joshua, man. I'm Mice TV, but he says Casemiro is world class. Icon, one of the greatest players ever. Okay, mate. Okay, Arsenal fan talking like that. All right. He was part of the best trio in the world. Cruz.
Finally, he's getting recognition. It's not.
Listen, Graham Souness, you're in the mud, mate. You're in the mud, Graham Souness. So yeah. Our Master TV, there is not a better midfield free. Yeah, exactly, man. There is. Listen, look so many further better than those people, man. What are you on about? No, I'm joking. Luke, I'll be up to you, mate. I'm gonna have my gloves for you this Friday, top 6 show, by the way. So I'm keeping them on for this week. See how what comes tomorrow. But anyway, back to where we was. Lineup wise, obviously we expect the likes of Elanga to get involved, but honestly, I can't think of who to play a striker. I can't think because Weghorst, I want him to get a rest for Sunday.
That's gonna be interesting. But yeah, Toby, I mean, go back to the McTominay point. Would you start him as strikers instead of Weghorst?
No, I don't think so. I don't think Erik ten Hag will, take that risk, obviously. And of course, in my opinion, he could start Anthony Elanga as a striker, Then we could see a McTominay and maybe Sabitzer partnership in the middle of the park. So I don't think we want to risk playing McTominay as a striker. We could give Elanga the opportunity to play as the number 9, and obviously Sancho plays on the right, then because we know Anthony, of course, obviously we'll need Anthony on Sunday because he knows how to hold play, he knows how to hold the width on the right. So if you know what I mean. So I don't think McTominay will start as a striker. We'll see Elanga. Worst come to worst, if Weghorst doesn't start, of course, I'm having this feeling it's going to be Elanga.
Very true, very true. If he does start, we do just back him. Let's go to your lineup, Toby. What would your lineup be and why?
Okay, my lineup. Well, I think he's gonna be Tom Heaton. Tom Heaton could actually be the goalkeeper. Most people want to see Butland, or most people question Butland transfer deal, but I think there's a lot of sense in it, in that, of course, you must have 3 goalkeepers in your team, in case of necessity. Ten Hag made us realize why he's opting for a third choice goalkeeper, because he had a disastrous, I think, experience at Ajax that period. So it's quite understandable. Even if Botland doesn't start, but at least he understands his contract. So of course we'll see Tom Heaton, then uh, right back, yes, right back. We could see Diego Dallo and Harry Maguire. We'll see Harry Maguire as the right centre back. Then the left centre back, we'll see, of course, Lindelof. Then left back, we'll see Tara Malasia. Then in the middle of the park, we'll have, it could be Sabitzer, McTominay, then Bruno Fernandes, because that guy is a workaholic. I don't see him getting tired, if you know what I mean. Bruno Fernandes. Then on the right, we could see Sancho. On the left, we could see Garnacho. Then, of course, number 9, we could see Elanga. And I think that should be it, because we need to give these lads, these are our guys, a chance. And I think Ten Hag, if you listen to Ten Hag and his conferences and whatever he says, he always make reference to the point or to the fact that everybody's important. Everybody's important in terms of the successes we have, the results we have. So and I see this as a perfect opportunity for him to to, let's say, rotate and make do of the bench, which we have. Of course, they know what they have to do. They have to impress. They have to, they have to show the manager that they are also capable, because that's what City did. That's what Pep has been doing over the years. And of course, he wants to inculcate that same mentality. That's with the rest of the players who are on the bench, if you know what I mean. So obviously, we'll see a lot of rotation. Garnacho will start definitely. Elanga will start definitely, and we could see Mino too. Mino could start, but probably he may not play full match or thereabout. But definitely we'll see. So it's gonna be hitting Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, Lindelof, Terry Malacia, McTominay, Sabitzer, Bruno, Sancho, Garnacho, and Elanga. That's
Good
my
lineup.
lineup.
That's a very good lineup. That's a very good lineup. Frederick, how about yourself? What would your lineup be for tomorrow?
I think I would have started Tom Heaton in goal, Wan-Bissaka at the right back, Tyrell Malacia at the left back, Lindelof and Maguire as the central defenders, give Varane and Martinez the rest. I think I would have gone with Fred alongside Sabitzer. Attacking wise, I wanted to try to rest some players, so I don't think Ten Hag will do it, but the team I would have played would have been Palestri on the right, Garnacho on the left, Elanga as the number 10, and Sancho up front. I think that could have worked.
That's a very good lineup. That's a very good lineup. How about yourself, Forrest?
Yeah, I mean, probably go with Tommy and goal. Back four, probably Wan-Bissaka, Maguire and Lindelof, and then Malacia left back. And you know what? Yeah, Malacia for me, he's been so unbelievable, man. The way, like, every time we start him, like, he's been class, man. No one talks about him enough, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But honestly, he's been class. It feels like, actually, no, it does feel like all Ten Hag signings have been incredible. Obviously, Eriksen, very, very unfortunate for that injury, but other than that, Martinez, butcher of Manchester, Casemiro, listen, all his signings have been fantastic. So, yeah, man.
I don't think about Anthony as well. Anthony as well. I mean, even though he's not really developing, I think he's going to be a really, really good signing for us as well.
Yep, exactly. Yeah. And obviously left back Malacia, the midfield, McTominay, Sabitzer, and Bruno's going to start, man. We all know he's going to start. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who gets the captain armband, Probably Maguire will get it, but yeah.
Of course, taking
The
Maguire.
way Maguire's, by the way, he's a disgrace, obviously. Obviously, Maguire and Bruno, they both done half, but for me, in my opinion, you guys might disagree, but let Casemiro start off lifting the trophy first, man. But obviously, captains, they have to lift it first. But I would have gave it to Casemiro. But listen, I'm not saying Bruno shit or stuff like that. But this is just my my own view because in the final, Casemiro literally he was the reason why we actually won it. So, anyways, I'm waffling too much. Back to my lineup. McTominay, Sabitzer, and then on the right, Viva Garnacho running down the ring. Ronaldo is shit. Listen, Garnacho is starting on the right. Actually, I think he's better on the left. He's better on the left. Then probably put Elang on the right. And then up top, probably Sancho false 9, and then him and Bruno can like switch. Like Bruno like playing false 9 as well. So him and Bruno switch for me.
Yeah,
What's
I agree. I think it might be Tom Heaton and Wan-Bissaka. Right centre back will be Maguire. Obviously, left centre back will be Luke. Well, obviously will be Victor Lindelof. Left hand side will be Jaron Malacia. Midfield will be really interested. I'm going to put Scott McTominay there alongside with Sabitzer. Right hand side, I might even put possibly Sancho there. Left hand side, it has to be Garnacho. Set number 7, number 10. It'll be Bruno. I think up front. Maybe he'll start with Weghorst. That's what he's going to do.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Can we see Phil Jones getting his return?
No,
you never know.
Honestly, how he's still getting paid is
the news should have been circulating by now.
how he's still getting paid is an absolute shambles. And obviously, we all know the guy, right hand side. We all know, but apparently, we all saw that pregnant stuff of that sort. Listen, and I still see United fans running them back. So, listen, we need to keep that guy far away as possible. And I just hope that it doesn't come back. And there's been fake reports. Apparently, Erik ten Hag had a meeting, and apparently they've agreed that he's going to join back in pre-season and stuff. So, what I'm saying is, Mason Greenwood is not joining back Manchester United. Hope you guys, not you guys, but Twitter United fans understand that because what he did, shambles, stuff like that. But listen,
But there's something else I want to say. You know, Harriet is pregnant for him, and obviously, it speaks volume. It speaks volume because, in my opinion,
money talks.
but you may be right. But maybe we need to look at. We've not seen both of them together. Like we've not seen them recently in the public. But I think maybe when we see them
There was a
together,
video. I don't know if you saw Toby. There was a video.
It was in Manchester, I believe. It was Manchester as well.
Yeah, there was a video.
fine. But I was asking myself if it was truly rape, as it is reported. Like we shouldn't see them together. Like I don't know, they shouldn't work together. They shouldn't be seen together and all of that. All in the name of she's pregnant. Greenwood is becoming a father or something. This is rape for crying out loud, obviously, and the stigma involved. But we still keep seeing these two people, together. So I don't know. There are stuffs they know that we don't know. So we are like Greenwood is this, Greenwood is that.
He won't
So
come back. He won't come back. There's no way.
We'll just wait for Manchester United to do their own investigation.
Yeah, what I'm saying, even if they do bring him back, the fans, I think 95% don't want him back. Those 5% are all idiots. They do want him back, but listen, there's zero chance of him coming back, anyways. But
so
he had a bright future, man.
Did you guys hear something similar? I think Hakimi's case.
Oh mate, even the PSG owner as well. The PSG owner's getting
Is it Jesus Soul a kidnap?
Yeah, kidnapped. So PSG owner's in trouble, mate. He is in trouble. Listen,
Hakimi's own rape case. Hakimi has a rape case.
Yeah, and PSG owner apparently kidnapped as well. So PSG owner's getting
El Khalifa.
Yeah. So it's crazy, man. It's great. But listen, Al Thani is not part of that. So listen, Al Thani, they're coming to us about Manchester United because once again, obviously the English media will see this from PSG and like, you know what? They're gonna be like, oh, but look at PSG, like Qatar, they have bad history and bad stories and stuff. Well, listen, we're the same energy for Ratcliffe then. Where is it? Because I'm seeing all these United fans back in Ratcliffe saying this and that, but we've just been under control for 17 years by the Glazers, are the worst 17 years of our lives. I know we won the Carabao Cup on Sunday, but Aaron Glazer was there. A banner was in front of him. He saw the banner as well. I don't know if you guys saw, but his eyes was in the banner. And listen, we were shot. Listen, imagine 50k United fans at Wembley chanting Glazers up, man. It's beautiful to hear. So listen, they will go, man. I can confirm to you they will go this month. Sorry, in March they will go. But listen, these reports, they will come out. Like, every day so you'll hear a report from The Guardian or Mike Keegan or Hardy Romano or Fabrizio Romano or David Ornstein or Toby Ornstein or Frederick Ornstein. But listen, we will come at our point, but David Ornstein, boom, exclusive. So I'm not worried about. Actually, I don't know if he's even about them, but Glazers, I'm not worried about them, man. Honestly, they will listen. They will go, but if they stay, it will surprise them because listen, the trophy. If we keep winning more trophy, they will make a lot of profit. So
absolutely, more income as well. If you look at the shares as well, the shares are actually increased. So
I believe you only get 200k from FA Cup, so not that obviously not that much, but to be fair, Glazers they take 5 million dividends from us, so listen, they keep stealing money from us.
You know what? In the space of actually since they took over, they've actually took over £1 billion out of the club as well. That's so staggering. If we are going to keep them, as Ryan alluded to, they're vermin.
Glazers are vermin.
Yeah.
Okay, vermin.
I wasn't right.
Yeah.
I think it might have been recently. If you look at logically as well, the Glazers, they're only incompetent.
Mate, we can make Hardy go trending on Twitter, man. These fans, they can literally make anything trending, man. Ryan says, I'm not so convinced that Glazers will go off their own. Yeah, Sky Sports, by the way, their sources, they are so late, man. Honestly, so late. I'm sorry, but Sky Cava or whatever his name is, and Sky Sports Chef, you man, your sources are literally were Hardeep sources that was on this takeaway on Monday night. So listen, all these sources nonsense at Sky Sports is rubbish. Sources you guys are meant to believe. There's Mike Keegan. He was the first person to break the news, and will be probably the first person to.
And also the Qatari sources.
Yes, same surname as you. He says, I hope Glazers things. Says
it's not actually Danny Well. It's
Danny Well. Sorry. Danny Well. So, do you know this guy? Yuvraj? Hardy, do you know him?
Probably he's a rival fan. Probably he's a rival fan. He's a rival fan.
This is all Glazers thing. That's definitely. Yeah, listen, probably low.
Yeah, because FSG are actually opting for partial investment, meaning they will invest significantly in Liverpool.
Exactly, yeah. We're not here to about Liverpool, are we? So, with ownership, obviously, it's not on topic, but ownership-wise, how do you feel right now? Because obviously, there's reports almost every day from Guardian or back the Keegan or BBC, Summer Stone. But what do you feel like? Are you like? Do you feel like every day is going passing, you will feel like Qatar's going to buy us?
I'll still remain confident that Qatar will buy us, even though with share prices, they've seen massive lower points in regards to the actual income in the club. Even if you look at it on the pitch from that perspective, we're doing exceptionally well. But off the pitch, we do need to improve immediately and financially. I think the Glazers are definitely seeking full takeover investment. Not majority investment, not partial investment. It's definitely significantly 100% takeover. So right now, I think the likely outcome is that we'll be over Qatar, even maybe in Middle Eastern ownership. So there might be a lot of pros and cons with regards to Qatar taking over the club, but you got to have a look at from Radcliffe's perspective. If he takes over the club, he won't invest significantly. Likewise with the Glazers. Likewise, with American investment, potentially someone similar to Kotoboli, potentially someone that's very, very similar to Abramovich. I think we need someone who's really ambitious, really competent, and really driven. Someone like not only Manchester.
No, you just we don't need another Roman Abramovich, we definitely don't need another Roman.
Politically, no. I mean, if
I do what you mean. Ambitious. Roman was ambitious at Chelsea. Yes, he did sack a lot of managers, but He was on mission. He wants a trophy that quickly. He was. While Glazers, all they care about is profit and making top four. The aim of elite sport is to win trophies.
That's
What
right.
do these owners not understand, man? Not making top four and manipulating these younger kids and even adults. Because I tried to click these because beginning of this season, I can remember. Well, no, I don't think it was my channel, but other channels. They were saying their predictions. United fans were saying, "I'll be happy if we get top four." Oh my goodness me, man! Oh my goodness me! Like for me, aim of elite sport is to win trophies
yes.
and because none of this top four BS, man. We're not Arsenal fans to praise top fours. None of that. We need to be demanding higher than that, man. Honestly, because now younger fans are just they don't know nothing, man. They don't know nothing. So we need to be aiming higher.
Absolutely. I mean, if you look at the mentality of fans, it's just a limited standards. Well, limited standards are a huge
man.
issue.
How did you know you're Reg?
No. But let's focus on the topic here, though. So, guys, let's go back to Frederick first. Frederick, do you see the Glazers staying?
I can see them stay if they get like the American consortium that wanted to, or investment fund or what it was, who wanted to first buy United, but then they couldn't afford it, so they wanted to invest like £2 billion and then get their part, because that sounds like something the Glazers would love, because they would build a new stadium and do some things that might please some fans, and then they will just keep taking dividends, and then the hedge fund will get their dividends as well. So we'll just keep playing dividends out to everyone. So I hope it's really not happening. I do think that especially Avram and Joel Glazer wants it, because they are just shitty people, to be honest. So I really hope that it's Sir Jim or it's Qatar or anyone else with some money who wants to build something. For me personally, I would have wished for Sir Jim, because we have seen him build a football club before with a long-time strategy. I do fear with Qatar that we can see a bit of the PSG model, where it's just buying profiles, not building a team. They have been sacking managers as well, but I will be happy with it. Mostly anything but the Glazers. Just give me someone that wants to invest, and I'll be happy.
That's very true. I'll ask you a question for you, Frederick. I mean, if you look at Nice in Liga as well, are you really concerned about Sir Jim taking over the club, given his reputation on and off pitch, in your opinion?
If I'm afraid of...
Well, if you're really concerned about what he's going to do on and off pitch, if you look at what's happening with Nice right now, Nice, they're mid-table, they're not being really consistent in terms of challenging. Do you think Sir Jim is the right answer long-term, in your opinion?
I think so. I'm not concerned about that. Nice has had another history than Manchester United. Nice is not, after what I have seen, any history of being a big club. Manchester United have the history of it. Sir Jim is a United fan. He knows what it's all about. Yes, I do know he have had the season ticket at Chelsea, but he's still a Man United fan. So, yeah, I hope Sir Jim. I think that would have been the best solution. But again, I would have taken Qatar as well. I'm more than happy with that as well. Will be a new era anyway.
I think I've seen something about this as well, what Ryan says.
Majority investment, partial investment, that actually comes to it as well. I mean,
we need full sale, man. Full sale, man. None of this 50%, 70%. We need a full sale, man. Honestly, we can't. Let's get these leeches out of the club as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Yes, we are winning trophies, but they are still the issue, man. Like people listen. People will say, people will forget about the owners. Once we keep winning trophies, they will forget about the owners. But for me and Hardy, nah, man, we don't do that, man. We still run the ownership, and I have a feeling the more trophies we win, the less signings will happen in the summer. Obviously, if Glazers do stay, let's say the scenario is they stay, the more trophies we win, the less signings we make, because the board and the owners will be like, you know what, Erik, we've won 3 or 4 trophies, so why should we spend so big? So, and then you will see Laurie Twatwell, Samuel Twathurst saying, Man United only have a little transfer budget, 100 million. So, listen, Don't be surprised if one of those two journalists come out and say Man United have a small, limited budget.
Yeah.
Even after saying Man United scouts were at Osimhen watching them. Listen, I love Osimhen. I want him. Toby knows I love Nigerian strikers, man. I love Osimhen, man. Osimhen, Toby, if you can do it, a little agent Toby and try and I'm sure like a lot of Nigerian fans they actually love Osimhen, you know, like Toby, like obviously Toby and United family that comes in Nigeria. He told me that a lot of they show some respect to Osimhen, so will be obviously, and in Nigeria there's like what 90% support United there. So yeah, man, if you guys can convince Osimhen to come, that'll be beautiful.
Yeah. Also, I think with regards to our summer budget as well, FFP constraints with regards to selling players, that's going to be an issue. If we sell Maguire, even Donny van de Beek to a certain degree, McTominay, potentially one of the forwards as well.
So what does this mean then?
Well, if you look at it from an FFP point of view, we sell players in order to build our budget. If you look at our budget right now, yes, it could be really, really limited, but we do need to maintain that. I think with guys as well. If we do having some of until the sale process finalises, they're not going to invest significantly. We do need to invest by selling a lot of players, by potentially get a lot of income from the club. So from that perspective, we do need them right now. We need them right now. So yes, Toby, about the Glazers, what are your thoughts? Do you think that they'll stay, or do you think they'll go?
Well, I don't think they're definitely going to stay actually, but I think there's a bit of a problem actually because the recent news we've been hearing, about the possibility or the likelihood of them staying. I think it, it all boils down to part of the siblings, of the Glazer family. I think they're about five, maybe like two or one person or thereabouts really wants to keep hold of the club for reasons best known to him. But the remaining part of the siblings do not want, they don't want to still own the club. They want a full sale. So I think with the pressure and the Glazers in general, they know what United fans are clamoring for, and of course we've seen the recent fall in stock, the stock price. I don't even know what I mean, like the fall of it, all because the Glazers decided not to sell. It will keep the value of the club will keep falling. It will keep falling regardless. And if the Glazers need or if they want more money, I think they need to cash in. I think the current value right now is 1.3 billion
Yes.
pounds. Yeah, obviously. So you can imagine how it's going to be like in a couple of maybe days or months from now, because of the inability of the Blazers to want to do the needful. Truth be told, there is no money. They can't sustain the club as it ought to be, or as it ought to be controlled in terms of infrastructure, in terms of so many things. So it's very clear that they are definitely going to sell, if you know what I mean. And obviously, it's one of those antics. It's one of the antics that I think the Glazers they are trying to employ in terms of, getting someone to top or up their biddings, if you know what I mean. Like it's all part of the strategy, if you know what I mean. So obviously, the Glazers know exactly what they are doing. They will sell the club. They will sell the club because if you look at part of Old Trafford, there's this clamor for renovation, and at Carrington, obviously, it needs upgrading facilities. So all this little attention to details, I think the Glazers cannot afford, because over the years they've been taking dividends out of the club. Right now, we know Manchester United is a big club and obviously generates more money. But these monies that keep coming, it's not as it used to be. The Glazers, they need investors. They need people who will definitely invest in the club, and they cannot sustain and they cannot carry on in that. And Sir Jim Ratcliffe and the Qataris and every other parties involved in the Manchester United bid, they are quite aware. They know the game the Glazers are trying to play, and they are ready for it. And it's game on. So regardless of whether Manchester United keeps being successful and winning trophies. It's not an indicator of it's not an indicator of the fact that they will remain. No, they won't, because they know the fans are against their ownership, and of course, they know that these bids from maybe Sergeant Ratcliffe or from the Qataris, it will take long. 4.5 billion has been tabled. The Glazers want 6 billion. So it's only a matter of time, obviously, before the Glazers will surrender and give up. We've seen top journalists, Fabrizio Romano has reported, Mike Keegan, and a whole lot of others, a whole host of others. They've reported that a sale is feasible, and come summer, the Glazers may not be they may not be owners anymore as far as Manchester United is concerned. So they need this money. They need this money. They need to sell, because it's high time Manchester United upgrade in all areas, on the pitch and off the pitch. So the Glazers know they must sell. It's all part of the strategy, just to make sure that the possible bidders increase their money, the offer they have. So let's see how it goes. But they will sell.
Yeah.
Sell.
Absolutely agree. I mean, if you look at it from a strategic point of view, they're definitely going to divert interest. They want to attract more consortiums, more buyers. Right now, just to conclude, they're definitely going to sell the club. It's inevitable. It's not going to be a partial investment. It's not going to be a minority investment. It's going to be a full sale. I'm really, really confident of that. Likewise, same with Oris. Hopefully, with Frederick as well, your tune has changed as well. With Toby as well. I mean, we could definitely have great optimism that it could possibly happen, but you never know with these parasitical owners. Josh, let's move on to the West Ham prediction. Oh, we're starting off for you. What's your prediction between Manchester United and West Ham?
2-0 United. Hopefully another clean sheet, but yeah, man, I'm backing the boys, because why not? There should have been no reason why I shouldn't back these lads. But yeah, man, 2-0. Even if we are struggling at half time, we still got a lot of people to bring on. So let's say we're struggling 0-0. Vaughan, I know you're gonna say about these Wolverine. Says Wolverine gang never misses displays like that. We're up to Vaughan, man. But yeah, as I said, if we are struggling 0-0 hard deep, we can bring on the likes of obviously Rashford or I don't know, Casemiro. So for me, I'm gonna say 2-0.
Interesting. Frederick, how about yourself? What's your prediction? Is it 2-1? Did you say previously?
Yeah, correct. I think we'll see Maguire scoring goal and Garnacho.
Nice that happened. So Maguire scoring from his lab head, fantastic scenes. So yes, Toby, how about yourself? What's your prediction?
I think it's going to be a tight game, actually. I'm going for a 1-0 prediction and 1-0 scoreline for Manchester United.
Hang on, sorry, I forgot to say he's going to score. I think Ronaldo's going to score 3 goals. No, I'm joking. If Garnacho starts, he scores. And I'm going to say Sabitzer to score. He hasn't scored yet, has he? So we need to get him an Old Trafford debut goal. So yeah.
You know what? I'm feeling it'll be Sabitzer, perhaps.
You're just copying me now, Deep. You're just copying.
And Weggles as well. I'm saying 3-1 United.
Let's quickly go through the comments and wrap up, because obviously we're doing episodes and we can't hit our 1 hour mark. But listen, just for you guys, we have hit over the 1 hour mark. It says, especially with a random map this week. He says, Ryan says, Man United 3-0. Yep. I'm worried about the West Ham game. Lots of changes, I would imagine. Maybe exact hangover. I think. Yeah, listen, Tanok said that the champagne was for the coaches, but Wan-Bissaka had the champagne with him. Fred shaking up and stuff himself. So, and now Fred and Luke Shaw have a injury. Like, come on, they're hungover, man. Tell Erik, just say them. They're hungover. So we can't just get too over celebrate. Like, yes, champagne, stuff like that, but just relax, guys. You got West Ham tomorrow, man. It won't be easy, guys. It won't be easy. But not too much. If I was speaking to the player, if I was in the dressing room, which no one chance, but guys, just relax. We got a game on Wednesday. Obviously, I think a couple of players came out and said that as well. Like Luke Shaw said we got a game on Wednesday and stuff. But listen, 2-0 United win. I'm expecting a lot of Glazers out chants because we always do that at Old Trafford and away as well. So listen, keep churning them out. Keep back in the Reds. Keep singing songs. Get together, vibe, sing together, and sing "Ronaldo is dead." Hardy, what's your score prediction, Hardy?
Well, I'm actually going to predict Manchester United 3, West Ham 1. I think it's going to be a three-go game for us. If we can keep a clean sheet, that's good.
If we draw, is it a replay or extra time?
I'm sure it's going to be replay, I believe.
We do not want a replay.
I think it's extra.
Where is it? Let me check. Let me double check for you guys. What happens? What I'm saying.
Fifth round ball. It's the fifth round ball.
Draw in FA.
Okay.
Hang on, fifth round. I'm checking now. It says extra times and penalties are available if two teams cannot be separated during the FA Cup time after 9 minutes. Okay, yeah. So basically, what happened? Does FA Cup fifth round go to extra time? There are no replays at this stage of the competition.
Exactly.
So there's no replays.
No.
Yeah, extra time penalties. Listen, we don't need extra time, by the way. None of that extra time business.
So just penalty.
Yeah, we do not want our players to get fatigued, man. We don't want 120 minutes. So listen, 9 minutes, try and get the game wrapped up. And Jurgen Klopp, Jurgen Klopp, Jurgen, we'll come for you. Honestly, guys, I cannot wait for Sunday. That's going to be a huge game. But listen, 2-0 United, man. I think we've basically discussed all topics. If I'm wrong.
Yeah, all topics have been discussed.
All topics have been discussed. Let me go a few of the comments. Let's over this banner. Right. So Ryan says extra time. Yeah, I just didn't realize that. Shaw's got custard. Custard hangover. It's not a replay. They changed the rules. Yeah. I think Mago depends. Oh my god, I'll be nervous. I'll be so nervous if it goes to penalties. I hate penalties. What's the map about on this?
Well, it's actually Los Santos from GTA 5. It's Los Santos from GTA 5. What a great game to play and to actually experience. If you immerse yourself into the world of GTA 5, absolutely breathtaking to actually experience. So it's actually from GTA 5.
Yeah, exactly. But listen, let's get people to shout out their socials because we are spending a bit of longer time. But we'll start off with the main guy.
Well, guys, know where to find me. Well, guys, know where to find me. For HDM United Stand on Instagram. If you want to follow me on personal perspective, it's HSL17, all lowercase, guys, all lowercase. And if you do want to catch me on Twitter, find me at HSL MUFC, all lowercase, where I debate with all United fans about the takeover situation, the players, etc. And also sitting down the Ollie sympathisers, to put it simply. So that's where you can find me, guys.
Big up, buddy. Obviously, at the beginning, you had to introduce us. As I said, Aaron Glazer trying to do his usual stuff, what he does on my thing. But listen, Hardy, big up to you, man. Big up to Hardy. Make sure you guys do follow him on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat as well for all the ladies that are watching as well. So, yeah, man, make sure in general, guys, please do check out Hardy, man. Really top, man. Also, obviously, before I do get on to Frederick and Toby, I saved this to the last, but my best wishes to Stephen's family, man. Obviously, I think it was Saturday, or I think it was around Saturday that they've announced. I think it was Saturday morning, Saturday morning, I think. So they announced that Stephen did die. So yeah, it was expected, to be fair, but listen, rest in peace, Stephen. You'll be missed, man. You'll be truly missed. But even Martinelli shouted him out as well on Twitter. So it's great to see that, man. Stephen would be so proud. But listen, my best wishes to his family, and man, huge loss to the YouTube community. But life is cruel, man. Life is cruel, man. You only have one chance, one life, and boom. But yeah, it is a disease that he had for like over 20 years. So it's really good to see that he fighted it out and battled it. So listen, I'm gonna try and not get emotional because I hate to cry on lives, but Yeah, it's going to be another miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely agree. Russ. I mean, before we shout out the likes of Toby and also Frederick, I'd like to say something as well. With regards to experiencing these difficult moments in life, we always need to be covering each other. We always need to be united. If you're ever struggling, if you're ever looking for support, we are here as a fantastic community. And also sit together with your family. They are very close to you. If you lose any of them, it's gonna be really huge void to not actually feel in life. It's gonna be irreplaceable for them and for life overall. Use it as a motivation. Use it as a platform to be really successful. Use it as positive freedom, and always cherish it no matter what. Be ambitious. Strive to excel. And also with life, it's about standards. It's about improving. Always preserve no matter what. So continue having the right mentality to be successful. Continue to having the right mentality to believe, and also think about how you actually overcome setbacks. Stay resilient, guys. Be positive, and if you need us, we're here. Just DM us if you're actually experiencing the mental health issues. We're here, guys. We're here.
Exactly, man. Be up to Hardy, man. Even Rice as well said how deep hearts to you all. Exactly, man. Let's get back to obviously people shouting themselves out. Frederick, where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook on the Red Frederick.
Big up, man. Big up yourself, Frederick, for joining. And yeah, make sure you guys do check out his YouTube channel. Give it, subscribe if you haven't already. And the main man himself, Toby, where can we find you?
You guys can find me obviously on Instagram, _MEXT Global, and that's my fan channel, and you can reach me on Twitter as well, and I'm also on Instagram on my personal account, TOBMIKEY. Thanks.
Cool. Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself, Toby. Big up the panel for joining. Obviously, episode 2 of Tenong's Red Army podcast. Yeah, episode 3 will be out obviously soon, but listen, regarding to next stream, obviously today's stream is so we're gonna try. Yeah, we'll do our next. I think the next stream is game week preview, but I may have time to do a little match reaction for tomorrow because I don't have school on Thursday because of school strikes. So I might get time to do a little match reaction. But if not, then game week preview will be back. But obviously, we didn't do game week review because we did a message on our story saying that we'll not be doing a stream yesterday. So for Steven's family because we don't want to. We want to send our best wishes to him. So we don't do a game week review, but game week preview and review should be back to normal. And yeah, man, make sure you guys keep smashing those likes, subscribe if you haven't already. Go check out the panel socials. Go check out Hardy, Frederick's, Toby socials and stuff. We will see you guys soon. Hopefully United win tomorrow. Keep making us proud. And yeah, man, it's been a wonderful podcast. Be up to you guys.